Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today it's Final Girl Friday again. Third time in a row, I guess. We're playing some Knock at the Door, one of the expansions for the board game, the solo-only board game, horror-themed Final Girl. Yeah, we're here. Hello everyone joining live. Hello to you joining later. Hello, hello. Thank you to all these folks for supporting the channel, most of them by clicking the join button down below and supporting us each month. Thank you so much, allowing us to, purchase games like the ones you see. Full disclosure though, this was provided by K&J Studios, member of the community, who purchased all the Series 2 expansions for us and gifted them to the channel. So we're playing another one today, which is based in the Wingard Cottage. And the enemies we're playing today are the Intruders. This is themed after the horror movie from 2008, The Strangers, which I watched the other day. And I had seen it before. I started watching, I was like, I kind of remember this. So I watched it the other day to kind of get all the references and stuff. But, yeah. Damn, Yogi. I was like, oh, really? That's awesome. But no, FML. And yes, there is, Kanji is the final girl we need. Yes. Yogi says, well, if you stream it next Friday, it'll be Saturday the 13th here. Oh, okay, yeah, true, because Friday and then a day ahead in Aussie land. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool beans. Yeah. So yeah, there is crafting. I see some chat. There is crafting today in this scenario, which is kind of like the unique thing to this one. There's items lying around that you can pick up, and you can craft them with other items you find in the normal item deck. And the available craftable items are different every time you play, and it's neat. It's kind of neat. I did play this once yesterday for the first time. I was able to craft something. I wasn't able to craft anything I originally revealed, but then I had an item. It was an item or an event or something that allowed me to grab any crafted item that wasn't in the game and add it to the available craftable items. So I grabbed whatever, I was near an item and I had another item already. I was near like a supply item or whatever they're called. Yeah, supply item. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll pick this one because I'm near the thing I need to craft it together. And I was able to make a nice, like a nail-based baseball bat with nails in it, which is cool. So a lot of the items are the same we've seen before, but they're just able to be crafted and improved, which is kind of neat. And I'll show you guys that in a second. That's the main shtick today. Other than that, this scenario is kind of the usual, except it does have 3 killers. If you've seen the movie The Strangers, it makes sense. Similar to last week's episode where we played with 3 killers. Same idea. This one comes with a couple other meeples, so you can add the second and third killer to the game. So it has those kind of mechanics with 3 killers. So it's a little bit... It's like regular, except for adds crafting and 3 killers. Think of it that way. That's like the real twist on it. If you're looking for the previous Final Girl episodes or the next ones, check the video description down below. There's a playlist link down there where you can find all the other Final Girl episodes if you're looking for those. There is other bats though too. There's like, we'll look at all the crafted items. There's a whole bunch. Like you can, yeah, there's like one with a bat, a knife, and a rope. You can make something. Yeah, I made a nail bat, which is wooden bat, nails. Yeah, it's neat. Nail gun? What? Okay. Because 1 killer just isn't enough. Well, it's trying to match the theme of the movie. If you haven't seen The Strangers, it's like, I don't know. You kind of get the gist of it really quickly, so it's not too spoilery, but there's like a couple who's at a cottage after going to like a wedding reception, and they're kind of like having a little rough patch. They go to like their family summer cottage kind of thing, and someone knocks on their door at 4 in the morning, and it turns out to be 3 kind of killers, and that's all I'll give you. Let's go watch it. It's pretty cool actually. It's like all filmed on like handy cams, which is kind of cool. Anyways, all right, cool. Hello. All right, let's get to it, I guess. So Final Girl, Knock at the Door. This is the expansion we're playing today. Okay, it comes with the Intruders, like I said, and Wingard Cottage is the location from Series 2. Came out this year, 2023, as we're playing it. Let's go here. So, Wingard Cottage. Perfect getaway, nestled in the woods on the edge of a pristine lake. The cottage has been in the family for generations. Although it has changed over the years, it is still the same charming qualities it was when it was first built. Many special events and relaxing getaways have been hosted here. Unfortunately, it has also seen its share of tragedies, horrible events that have plagued the family throughout the home's history. Best not to dwell on the past, though. Surely your stay will be peaceful and carefree. Oh yeah, oh, it'll be great. So the location comes with the usual setup cards, event cards, crap load of tokens, tarot cards, but the item cards is a crafting mechanic. It's based on location, so certain parts on the map, I'll show you in a sec, have these supplies like nails, rope, wood, and discarded tools, and you can pick those up by spending a time, and if you use them to craft, you discard them, but they go back to where you found them, so you can craft multiple things if things are going good for you, I guess. And then you can craft the crafted items that are available, and the regular items work like normal, but a lot of them are used in the crafting, which is neat. So I placed the supply cards face up here on the right. We'll look at those closer in a sec. We shuffle the crafted items and deal out 4 face up to the play area. Okay, I'll do that in a sec. So this, just like last week, we have like a main building, which is the house. And there's some clarifications here. What's included in the house? What's indoors? Indoors also includes some outside spaces, which are shed and boathouse. They're like outside of the main building, you know what I mean? But then there is outdoor spaces, which are not those small buildings. So just so we know, when it mentions like place this in all the outdoor spaces, it doesn't mean those shed and the boathouse and whatnot. There's the supply items. We'll talk about those. Crafted items. Yeah. And that's it. It's like super straightforward. The crafting's not that complicated. This is one of the less complex locations. Pretty straightforward stuff. And then if we go look at the Intruders, this is the killer that's included. The Intruders believe they're doing holy work, freeing souls from a pitiful existence in our world, one consumed by greed, ambition, lust, and jealousy. In their eyes, rich, successful, and well-to-dos are the ones most suffering from this sinful way of living. They feel it is up to them to relieve these people of their worldly burdens. Airbnb from hell. Yes, Edward. Hey, Laser Cat, what's up? Good morning. Ultravioletta says, if someone knocked at the door at 4 a.m., I wouldn't hear it. Too busy sleeping. The thing is, in the movie, they had just got home from like being out late at a wedding reception, drinking, all this stuff. And then had to drive out to some remote cottage. And yeah, so it was like very late. And, you know, they're chatting about their like, you know, their issues. And then they start to, you know, reconcile. And things are getting a little hot. And then doop, doop, doop. And it's like, wait, who's here? It's like out in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. A really cool movie, though. Really cool horror movie. Laser Cat, no guarantees. No guarantees. So this one comes with the usual stuff. Finale cards, dark power cards, epic dark power, 2 final girls. There's the 2 killer meeples I mentioned. There's a little token to track who is the active killer. They're not all active at the same time. Sometimes a tarot card can make them all act, or it can switch which one is the active killer after another killer already goes. So we'll see that. But it's pretty straightforward. Like this little combo feels like a series 1 more so than the last couple I played. They had more twists and changes. This feels more like not as least complex as that very first one that we played, the Friday the 13th theme one. That's the more straightforward with like no extra rules really. But this feels kind of like that. It's not too bad. Like the rules aren't too crazy. They make sense. So yeah, we're going to place all 3 killer meeples on the killer starting location so that all start together. They arrive together. Give each killer their starting health and final health token. We'll do that in a sec. Place the active killer token on Trish's, the red killer's circle space, which I've done already. It's up here to track them. We'll look at that closer. So basically, only one killer is active. It's the one who has the token. They are the only one who will follow the move symbol, the kill symbol, or when you have to place them. I have a question that I couldn't find the answer to quickly yesterday, and I forgot to look it up again. I looked through the rule books quick. Does anybody know who's played this game a lot? When a killer is placed in your space, does that count as them moving in for effects that say, when the killer moves into your space, blah, blah, blah? And then a card says, place the killer in your space? Most other medium to heavy complex games, moving and placing are two different things. I don't know in this game, and I couldn't find it. I was trying to figure it out. I was Googling, reading online, PDF searching. But we'll decide if it comes up in the game, we can house rule it or whatever. But I just don't know, like, what's the official on that one? Does anyone know? Because I know there's people who are saying they're into Discord where they discuss that stuff with the publisher and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. But that was one that came up when I was playing yesterday, and I just remember now that I read the placing part that reminded me. Oh yeah, I forgot to look that up. But yeah. Lasercat said, I decided to get season 1 set of boxes off Amazon to hold me over. Nice. By the way, my season 2 finally said stuck in shipment hell. Oh. Oh my God. All right, so these little symbols, the K's with the red arrows, the red arrow pointing up means you move this token upwards. It can loop around, you know, like it's Pac-Man. It can loop around. Or the red arrow pointing down obviously means move the active killer token. And like I said, sometimes that happens in the middle of them activating. One will activate, then it moves it, and another one will activate. But yeah. There is all killer effects. In fact, their default killer ability will be an all killer. So sometimes it'll say do all killers. It says ignore the active killer token and just start resolving from top to bottom. So we would do red killer, gray killer, black killer. Okay, panic. For the purposes of resolving panic, victims in a space with any killer, not just the active, will panic. If they need to panic from a victim being killed. Minor dark powers only, the abilities affect all killers, but when you're attacking any killer, it will remove hit points from there first. I believe, yeah. Intruder, so if just like the last week when we played with 3 killers, if you do kill one before flipping the token, if you're doing it, what is it, like, oh, let's read it. It's basically you lay it down, and then you don't flip the final health token if it's black until you're done the phase or whatever. But let's see, if one of the killers still has a black final health token and loses its final health, and there's still at least one other killer on the board, okay, the phase does not end immediately as it normally would. That's it. Yeah, you lay it down, then change the active killer, which will go to the topmost killer. After the phase is done, check the dead killer's black final health token. If it's blank, yada yada. If it's alive, give it back health. This is the same rules that were in the other one with 3 killers, I'm pretty sure. And although you might get them all down to their final health token, you still only get 1 bonus red die, as long as you have at least 1 down to a final health token. And there's an example of the card that would like activate, you know, towards the closest victim or final girl, move, kill, then move the token up, then go after the final girl, move the token up again to another killer, then they move towards victims. You know, that's the kind of stuff we'll see a lot. They're everywhere. Okay, so let's get set up here. Let's just shuffle these up. Yeah, Ultraviolet, thank you. Yeah, Yogi says 0 clue, but your logic makes sense that it's not movement. Yeah, so the question is, there is a card I saw, it's probably in one of these. Yes. I had this one show up. Once per turn when a killer moves into your space. Okay. Raise the horror. Okay. But then, you know, you might have a card like this, and this is movement. You know, the killer would move towards my space, probably get in my space, you know what I mean? So if you know, but oh, the placing, sorry, placing, yeah, like this. There's a whole bunch in here that place the killer on the porch. Where's the other one? There was other ones. Place the active killer in your space. Place the active killer in your space. So I don't know if that counts as moving. I don't know. I don't know. So if I place them in my space, do I follow this ability? We might not see this today, but it was just something that came up and I was like, huh. Like, are you placing them there to symbolize, like, if you've seen the movies, sometimes they're just in the room with you. You go in the room, you didn't know they're there. You know, a little bit of light flashes, you see the killer in the background, you know, in the dark, hiding in the room. I think that's what it's trying to, like, simulate, right? But I don't know. I don't know. But then obviously if, you know, they're in your space, you're going to freak out. Horror goes up. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, M-Toxify, that's exactly how we treat it in every other game we play. That's usually like a very carefully worded thing, right? Movement and placing are two different things in like 99.9% of board games, card games, everything we've played. And I'm assuming the designers intended that in this situation. I just did it. I was like, it only happened once in my play. I was like, whatever, I'll raise the horror. I don't know, but yeah. But I was looking it up. I spent like 10 minutes like Googling quickly on my phone. Then I was like searching the PDFs on my phone, looking for placing or, you know, movement, seeing if there's like a little FAQ in the back of the rulebook or something. Okay. We got 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 tarot cards set up. These ones. Okay, let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This one still. So you see the ability here is all killers, you know, just kill in their space. Going for its first victims always, right? Then if I'm there still, it'll go after me. But yeah, they don't move by default with that ability, which is cool. Okay. What else do we need to do? Items. Velco, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so what do we get for items? Boathouse. We have a fireplace poker. Never used one, but it has a pointy tip and a hooky thing. And I know where I'm going to jab those. Single-handed weapon, adding an extra damage. Okay, fireplace poker. We got the blueprint, which is in the shed. Oh, up here we have a shed. And take a look there. We got the nails, the rope, the wood, and the tools. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's where those are. They're printed on the board. So the stuff is always in the same spot when you play. So up in the shed in the north, we got the blueprint. Weird to find blueprints for instruments of death. Perfect time to build one of these. Discard the blueprint to select a crafted item. Oh, this is the thing I had. This is the item I got in my playthrough, and I was able to grab the bat I needed instead of the one that was available so I could craft with what I had. Very useful item. Like, very useful item. I wonder if there's a lot of these in there. Because that would make the crafting not so hard to do. Okay, we'll set up the crafting thing in a second. That's actually really good. Yeah, at first I didn't grab it, and then I was there later in the game, I grabbed it and was like, okay, actually, that was the only way I was able to craft, because I couldn't find other ingredients, really. And then, oh yeah, wooden bat, look at this. We got the wooden bat, but it's two-handed and only does one hit. So this is where crafting is going to make these better. in this one. So let's look at some of the crafted items actually. So we have things like the Obliterator. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me. Whoa, 3 damage, 2-handed item. So you need wood, rope, discarded nails, or sorry, discarded tools, nails, and 4 times spent. So you have to have all those items in your backpack. Discard them all. And again, the wood, rope, discarded tools, and nails all go back to where they came from. So this doesn't require an item out of the regular item deck. This is using all of these supplies. So we have these ones. These are the ones that are lying around on the board. So if we can gather all of these, run to every location that has them, you spend 1 time to pick them up. We would put them in our backpack. And then if this card was available, we would have to discard all this stuff and spend the time. And when you discard them, they go back to the board, basically. They're available again to grab again and do that again if you need them. You know, so if you use up an item, you know, then we would have the Obliterator. So that's how, for example, how the crafting works. And let's say that had uses, or we're done with it, or it doesn't help us too much, you could go back and grab more rope if you wanted. And, you know, find a different item and build that and discard them, goes back to the board, and we build a new item, you know? So here's some more crafted items. We've got a nail trap, has a token related to it. There's a whole bunch of tokens with this one. There's a whole bunch of tokens to make all little traps and things, you know, we may see, we may not see. Okay, so we got a nail trap. There's a disemboweler, so a wooden bat, knife, rope. You know, it's got its own little ability, 2-handed, 2 hits. Sawed-off shotgun. I can see why this weapon's illegal. So if you can find the regular shotgun in the item decks and grab the discarded tools from the garage and spend 2 time, you can craft this. So this is the crafting mechanic, okay? Pretty straightforward. Oh, and the cool thing is, if you craft anything that has uses, you know, the little wooden tokens on them, any uses left transfer over to the item you craft. I don't know what the example is for that. Yeah, whatever has uses. So any main item, if you have like 2 uses left on it and you craft something, that thing starts with 2 uses. So like your item gets worn out, you know? Slingshot, spike slingshot. Oh, trash can lid, I think, is one that has uses, right? So if you use it a few times, you're gonna build this and you're gonna have like barely any uses on it. Maybe 1, you know, like, okay. So these are different things you can craft, but we only reveal so many. And I just have to remember, I think it's like 6. I think it's 6. Four crafted items face up. 4 crafted items face up. I'm actually going to make a little room for that here. Okay, we'll just shuffle this over. Okay, we're going to shuffle it up. Toxify, you don't have to worry about missing the Kickstarter. You could go buy this at your local game store for like 20 bucks. If you really like this set, you don't need to have everything, man. Don't start doing that. Yeah. Or yes, you could wait for season 3, just get it all together and, you know, get the correction cards and all that stuff. But yeah. Yes, Bob says, so this is episodes like Home Alone, but with slightly more violent traps? Yes. Yeah, so this is the, you know, the, oh man, what's the family name in Home Alone? This is their house. Okay, we're gonna play it like that, right? So we need to find the like Michael Jordan cardboard cutout, attach him to like the train set, you know, so he can like, you know, go around the train track. Put him in the window to scare them away. McAllister, thank you. Wow, brain fart. I'm like, McCulkin? No, that's not the right name. Oh, Ultravioletta, thank you. Thank you. I knew somebody would know or have access or already played this one and asked the question or figured it out, or how would you rule it. If we still don't get an answer though, and it does come up in the game, we'll do a little poll. But I'm pretty sure placing is different than moving. And that's just probably the way I'd rule it based on like every other game. And it's like very specific, right? When you place something, it's not movement usually, but all right, here we go. So here are the items we're starting with. These are available to craft. There's a whole bunch that won't be available to craft in the game, so that changes up every time you play. So we got the nail bat, the disemboweler. Okay, this is working out good for us actually because we have the bat right here. Okay, it's already we're doing good. Assuming we can get the other stuff and not die. Nail gun. I hope this battery lasts. And a nail trap. Does everything need nails? Hold on. Is this all nails? Nails, nails, nails. Nope, this one needs a knife and a rope. Okay, so these are 4 available in today's playthrough so far. But again, we have the blueprint. So with the blueprint, we can grab any one that didn't make it in the game and add it to the game as a 5th option. So I'll lay those out here, just so we know they're there. This is our crafting table. This is what we know we can build using items laying around plus items here. So we got the bat. So the wooden bat is needed for 2 of them. The nail trap can be made using wood, nails, and discarded tools. So we don't even need an item out of here. And the nail gun is nails and discarded tools. So we actually can craft everything here based on what is in play already. That is actually very good. So we should see a crafting happen, which I was hoping like we could do at least one just to show it and kind of is like definitely thematic and very cool. All right. Oh, I left this out. Oops. I'll just shuffle this in there. Whatever. Or I guess we don't shuffle it. It'll just be not in the game. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I don't want to mess with it. I like what we got. I know I forgot that there. I forgot that there. Whatever. Well, this is too good, right? This is too good. I got to keep it. But the obliterator would have been nice too because we could build that with all stuff here also. So I don't know. I don't know the way to play it. Okay. Okay, Ultraviolet says, got the answer quickly. For similar effects, AJ has answered before that being placed into a space counts as entering that space. Imagine that the killer suddenly appeared near you from nowhere. Okay, so the horror would go up in that case, because it would be like it moved into that space. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, I did it right then. Perfect. Thank you, Ultravioletta. Thank you so much. All right, what else are we doing? We got to set up more stuff. Oh yeah, let's do the setup card. I know, Yogi. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. Okay, what do we got here? Whoa. Our victims are spread out. Holy. So all the killers are going to go into the same space. Okay, same space. They're hiding in the backyard, I guess. All right, we're going to start here. Oh yeah, we got to pick our final girl. I'll show you the one I want to play as, and I'll show you why. I could not say no. Family room, kitchen, bedroom, laundry room, garage, in the garage, and someone out in the backyard here, side yard, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're missing one. Oh, up in the shed. Up in the shed. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay. We're going to grab an event. And our starting event is... What is this? Another way out. Place the boat token in the lake and the neighbor in the family room. The neighbor has the keys to the boat. When the neighbor is on the lakefront, they and up to 3 other victims on that space may exit and be saved. If the neighbor leaves play, discard this card and the boat. Where are the boat keys? Okay, that is cool. Okay, so the neighbor is in the family room. And the boat, we need a boat token. I got a boat. Oh, lake. I didn't even notice that. Ah, that's so cool. That's cool. The neighbor has the keys to the boat. When the neighbor is on the lakefront. Oh, lakefront. Lakefront's right here. So if we can get this blue token up to here and up to 3 total yellow, we can get them all out of here on the boat. That is awesome. And I'm down here, so it's like, I need to grab this guy. Let's go and try to get some people up there. The killers are literally next door, though. They're like right beside the lakefront, which is not going to work out if I try to go that way, but it seems juicy. Seems juicy. Okay. Let's get our signature action. Random signature action today. We got 9 options, right? Let's see what we're incorporating into the game from the box of props set here. And we'll start with 1 on the top, 9 on the bottom. What's this? Number 1. Yeah, that's a 1. Intimidate. Okay, we had this one before. Not the greatest. It might help though. We could use this to flip the dark power card face down until the next upkeep phase, reduce horror, or flip the dark power card face down until the next upkeep phase. But then if we miss, horror goes up. Ugh. 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 Whatever. Whatever. We'll slide this stuff over, put it in the 2 slot. I mean, it's another 2 cost option if we need. I don't know. I mean, if the dark power is like that bad, I mean, it could buy us, could get the pressure off. But that's our signature action for today. Not the coolest in my opinion, but it could save our butt. Gonna need a bigger boat. Ultraviolet asks, wait, is he the hot neighbor? It's an important question. It just says the neighbor. I don't think so. There might be another, neighbor. I don't know. Okay. All right. Final girls. Final girls. So in this pack came Ava, 5 health, has a very nice upgrade or like abilities to fire off here. Reducing horror, moving spaces, healing. Classic, general good stuff. No crazy gimmicks. And only 5, and you can flip her over. When making a horror roll, you may re-roll all 1s. Not bad, but not great. For each additional victim save, though, reduce horror. Are we going to save many victims? Are you ever going to save 6 or more? I don't know. We got a boat, maybe. But then we have Ginny. Ginny has 6 health. Okay, whatever. 5 and 6, don't care. But she's got 6 victims need to be saved to even get to her other side, her special ability. A little scary. But 2 horror reduction, guard reaction card, moving, 2 time. All good stuff here. All good stuff. But here's where it gets spicy. This ability right here made me really want to save victims and get this flipped over as fast as possible. So this is what drew me to play Ginny, because this is awesome in my opinion. Choose 2 of the following that will apply to all results when resolving that action for the remainder of the game. So if you can get 6 victims saved, you can then flip this over and choose, for example, to make the walk card. Both walks you're going to keep seeing over and over again. You can allow them to move you 1 extra space. So they're like almost as good as sprinting, Or you could make a short rest, heal you 1 extra health every time you use it. Or you could add 1 extra attack, 1 extra damage every time you do a weak attack. So now weak attack's much better. Every time you use a focus card. And these are free cards and you're getting like these extra bumps. You get extra horror reduction. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, I'm playing Ginny and I'm going to try to save all the victims. I don't even care what's going on. And I did it. I did it really fast. I just focused on sprints, walking, going as quick as I could, getting victims to the exit spaces, because it's like a classic. We have an exit space down here, exit space at the driveway, exit space up here, and now we even have the boat. So it's like, man, now it's even, I'm like, but yeah, Ginny's ability made me not care about the whole ultimate dice or switching again, you know, like playing one of these extras that I kind of want to try out and use with the ultimate dice and stuff. But if I play with Ginny, like, I'm just going to use Ginny's ability. Ginny's ability is like, I love it. It's just not complicated, but it's just like, it's like leveling up your starter cards, at least 2 of them. And I love how, based on what's happening in the game, you might make a different choice every time you play, which I think, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going with Ginny. Deal with it. Deal with it. That's what we're doing. Okay. It's a little scary because you got to save 6 victims at least to get it, but it's like the payoff feels good. I don't know. Am I crazy? I think Ginny's OP. Can be OP. If you can't save victims, she's not that great. But all right. Oh, let's do health tokens here. Let's sort all the health tokens. Do our little die roll. So we need a final health token for all 3 killers. Okay. We have their little meeple here. So we got the red killer, gray, and black. Okay. We have meeples for each of them, all here on the board. Okay. So the active token will shift, you know, based on who's the active killer. Okay. So it starts with the red. They all have 6 health. We're starting at 3 horror. So I put 5 hearts here, and now we need to find their health tokens here. So I'll just roll, for the first one, I'll just roll, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 goes to Trish. And then we'll do the next killer, 4. Hopefully they're all blank. And the next killer, 2. We did that one already. 7. This one. Okay, and then we'll do my final health token. 8. Okay, I'll throw these over here somewhere. Just get them out of the way. Okay, perfect. All right. Anything else I need to do? Just looking over the board. I don't know. I always miss stuff on setup. 6 time. We're starting horror. We got the 0 bloodlust. We got our crafted items, events set up, supplies, our supply items set out, 10 tarot cards. I don't know. I think that's it. The setup in this one feels more like straightforward and simple. Oh yeah, we have our Die of Desperation. So again, yell at me if you're like, this is the time, we must use it. Again, it could roll this and totally kill us and fail the whole scenario. But if we're down to the wire and it's like we need that success or we lose, that's where we probably go, okay? We are playing with that add-on. Ginny. Nice. Okay. So, are we good? I think we're good. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? We want the bat, which is in the garage, I think, because we have a way to craft it. So I'm just thinking of our goals, and then we need to prioritize. We want to get Ginny's ability as quick as possible to make our, walks or focuses or weak attacks or short rests, whatever. We want to make, 2 of these better. 2 of them better. And we'll decide when that happens, if that happens. Now we've been given a blessing of trying to be able to save. Could be a curse, but it might be a blessing using the neighbor, but it's like a lot of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movement points. Plus not even counting like grabbing other victims to save with the boat. But even just bringing these 2 along, traveling with these 2, we could save 3 of them if we get there before the killers do some killing, because panicking could mess it all up also. We'll see. So we could go the boat route, trying to get the boat keys, get them out. And that'll get us like at least 3 victims saved, hopefully. Maybe only 2, maybe 4. Or Like I was saying, we could grab the bat at the garage, which is this way. Unfortunately, that adds extra movement. If we can get the bat searched out, we just need to grab the nails or the rope. Oh, we don't have a knife, so we can't make this one. So this one's actually out of reach right now. We would need a knife, and there's no knife available that we know. The knife could be out of the game. The knife could be in one of these decks. We don't even know. So this item's kind of like not possible right now. What's this nail gun do exactly? Nails, discarded tools. So if we go to the garage, we could grab the discarded tools. We need to grab the nails for the bat. So if we get the discarded tools and we grab the regular bat while we're in the garage, so we focus on searching instead of hostage saving because we're close to the garage. Let's see. The nail gun says at range 1, nail gun cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. Spend a time to deal 1 damage. At range 0, nail gun modifies the action card, adding 1 to the attack. That's only 3 uses. That's maybe not that great, right? Because like we would have to switch it out of our hands during the upkeep phase, switch it back. Yeah, maybe we ignore the nail gun, right? And just focus all on the nail bat, because then we'll have extra 2 damage on just reactions and weak attacks and stuff. Yeah, this is too cute. It's too cute. I like the way you don't need an item for it, though. Like, you just need to get nails and the tools off the ground. You just need supplies, which is good. But if we already see the bat, if we can get the bat and the nails are up in the shed up here. So basically what I'm seeing here is, and correct me if I'm wrong, we either go victims this way, try to get our ability going, or we go weapon this way. Maybe the killers will move away, you know? And if we go this direction, we can get the bat, and then we can make our way up here and get the nails from the shed, craft it. Now we have a bat, actually a nail bat. But then we give up on the keys guy. We could try to grab the keys, boat keys guy, and take him with us. Is that too greedy? I don't know. Yeah, nail gun's limited use also. But again, that's the balance for it, right? Of like not having to search for items. You literally just have to go in 2 different spaces on the board, spend 1 time each. You have the items, you discard them, boom. You have a 3-use weapon at range. So like in the short term, it's good. It's cool. And it's easier to get. So it's like balanced, right? The nail bat's a little more work, right? You have to have it show up in the game. You have to find it with search actions. You don't just walk in and spend time and you have the bat, right? You got to like actually search. You could fail at searching, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to go for the nail bat. That's the goal for our weapon. There's also just a fireplace poker in the boathouse. That's just a straight up extra 1 damage, one-handed item. We could hold that with the nail gun. And we have 2, we could hold them both together, and then you have options, right? But yeah, I want to go all out for the nail bat, I think. 2 damage, 2-handed item. It doesn't break that I know of. Jacko says, boat guy with you, and then items, be greedy. Then items. So you're saying grab boat guy and go the greedy way, like up this way, instead of just saying boat guy and trying to be safe and go this way. Again, this might not be the safe way, because the killers, based on whatever they do on the first tarot card, the killers could like come this way, you know, and then we're in trouble. And I think because they're here in this location, and if they do move to the closest victim, there's no spot with victims that have more victims in the same space, except for this one. So I would probably like roll a die and just get them to move whichever direction randomly. I don't know. I know we could decide to move it what's best for us or worse for us or whatever's silliest. You know, whatever those rulings are, you pick one and you go with it. I mean, we could game it, but I think let's do it random because we don't know them very well. They're strangers. We don't know. They'll move kind of crazy. So I'll just do it random for each one if they do move. Okay. So let's go towards boat guy then. That's the play. Oh, actually, our horror is not too far from being dropped. But I think this scenario is really focused on raising horror. So I think that's why they do that. That's like a dead giveaway. If the horror ever starts really low and it looks like you can get it to green really easy, that means you're going to be spending the whole scenario 2 horror, 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 horror. Like, there's tons of cards in here that do it too. So the horror is going to be going crazy. Trying to keep it low is going to be rough. But I'm down to try. I mean, we could get ourselves in the green. It's possible. Right now, it is possible. But the first time they hit, they will raise it up. So I don't know if that's a waste. But I mean, we got to get it down. We don't want it in the red, right? Okay, let's try a focus. Let's just see what happens with that. 1 success, and we could pitch cards. I'm not going to pitch cards. We'll just lose the time. Drop by 1. Okay, easy peasy. Second focus. One success. We could throw. But again, it would just get us 2 time anyway, so it's like not really a big deal. We're in the green, and we have 4 time. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, let's just walk. We'll try 1 walk, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully we get the 2 successes. Would be awesome. 2 spaces, we're in with those guys. Nothing. All right. Let's see. If I pitch 2 cards, it saves us from losing a health and saves us 1 time, but we lose 2 time doing that. Or we just move a space, lose a health, who cares? Yeah, let's just move a space, lose a health, 2 time. I'll roll with it. I'm debating stopping right there and not pushing my luck too much more. Maybe we can go for a heavy sprint next turn. Yeah, I could use the other walk, but I think I'm going to save it. Maybe I'll use it on the next turn if it's going good for us. I think I'm going to stop there. Yeah, you think Jack will do the walk again? I don't know. I will have like nothing next turn, and I'd rather support a sprint than have an empty hand and not support the sprint. And we're low on money, so I can only afford a sprint right now, and I would like a reroll too. So I'm going to toss a card to buy a reroll. Yeah, I'll just toss a short rest to get us 1 more time. We're at 3. So I'll buy 1 close call and 1 sprint, right? Go back to 6. Okay. Killers, all killers are gonna stab in their space. There's no one with them, so nothing happens there, right? First terror card is, why are they doing this to us? Because you were home. Nobody answered me in the chat when I was posting that. If there's no victims on the board, discard and draw. Let me see. Are there victims on the board still? Oh yeah, there are. Yep, there are. Just double checking. Discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, killer increases. So the killer does wrap around, like I said. We're playing 80s arcade Pac-Man here. So it does wrap around the screen and go down here since it's moving up based on the red arrow. Now it's going to move to its closest victim, right? And if there's a tie, it goes to the space with the most victims. It can only move 1 and then stabby stab. Okay, and then horror goes up. I'm going to raise horror right now. Okay, so closest, this is where we're going to do random because it could move here, it could move here, or move up here. They're all just as close. Or here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I said them all. Okay. D4. Let's do a D4. Because obviously some ways are better than others, but this will help us out. Okay, let's do it clockwise. We'll do 1 at the lakefront. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Four. So I said 1, 2, 3, 4. The kitchen, and it's the black meeple killer. I don't know this one's name. I don't know their names. I know Trish. It said Trish was the red. I don't know all their names. Anyways, this one dies. Dead. Bloodlust goes up. Horror goes up too. We're at 4, just like that. It's Bob. Oh, okay, that was Bob. Okay, that's Bob. I don't know. Where would you find their names? Is there like a lore book I should be reading or something? I probably don't even own it. Maybe I do. I don't know. Bob is killing in the kitchen. And we already raised our horror on the bottom here too. Okay, that's done. Okay. That's not good. that's not good. Because now our boat driver guy, we need to definitely push and save. Because now he's really close to the active killer. And there's 2 meeples in the space. So you know it's going to go there if it just moves 1 to kill. This could be bad. This could be very bad. And no panicking, right? No panicking. No, we don't need any panicking. Just need my little reference just in case. I don't want to miss a phase. I do that sometimes in all games. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, so starting our turn, I think we're just going for a sprint. Let's hope we get a nice, juicy sprint, although we're only rolling 2 dice. That sucks. I'm right here, you know. Bob has entered the chat. Take 1 horror. See, it's Bob. He's angry and has knives. Hi, Bob. Two twos. That sucks. Oh, we're gonna spend to reroll all dice. Yeah, this sucks. I should have went for a distraction play. I'll pitch 2 cards. And that will allow us to move 2 spaces and lose 1 time. 1, 2. Yeah, that was sucky. That was sucky. All right, we have 3 to spend. Sprint again? Or should we just go distraction? Distraction, we need to move 1, 2, 3 down. We'll have focuses. I feel like we just sprint again. But it could really be sucky. Because the killer can only move 1 space at a time, but they might get to move like twice. I don't know. They might have 2 boots on the tarot card. But I need to stay ahead, right? Oh, this sucks. Yeah, this play got greedy, and it's definitely hurting us. Definitely in a bad spot. But if we can get out of it, we'll be ahead. All right. What do we do? I mean, we do have walks coming up, right? At least 1 we have left. Yeah, we have a walk. Yeah, let's get greedy. We're going to go distraction. No rerolls, unfortunately. And some focuses. Let's just do that. We'll stay where we are kind of play. Could be very bad, though. Could be very bad. All right. So they kill everyone in their space. There's no one in their space. Tarot card. Oh, no, we didn't finish spending, do we? Yeah, we got to put this there. We did buy, right? 3. Yep. Okay. Tarot card. Oh, man. It was wearing a mask. Horror goes up to 5. If there are no victims on the board. Otherwise, killer goes to the red. Is now the active. Red moves towards the closest victim. Does some killing. Okay, great. Okay, we'll do random again. We got 1, 2, 3. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the shed. She's in the shed doing some murder. This goes up. So now the killers move for 2. That's not good. Not good. Damn. All right. Serious this time. All right. No panics, right? No panics. All right. Let's just start with a distraction. That's so bad. Oh, so bad. So bad. So bad. Yeah. Let's pitch 2 cards. We'll go down 1 in horror. We gain 1 time. We're gonna walk. Try to get it further away, I guess. This could whiff. Probably. 1 success. Lose a time. Move a space. We're gonna move out to the porch. Run! Do I throw a cheeky focus in? Yeah, probably, right? All right. Horror goes here. We lose a time. All right. So we have 5 to spend. Taking these back. Walk and weak attack. 5 to spend. We want to sprint. And then we want to search. This might be too greedy, but hopefully this sprint, hold on, sprint can go 1. We just need to move 2 spaces. We have a walk to back us up. And if we can get there, we can try to search. We just need 1 success. Again, that's kind of, I don't really have many cards for this, but we're going to try it. I should do another distraction, but it's like that might be playing too slow. Yeah, maybe we do it. Let's get greedy. Yeah, so what we'll do instead of search, we're gonna do, instead of sprint, we're gonna do, oh no, but we need to move. I mean, maybe the walk does it for us. Yeah, let's get greedy. We're gonna go distraction and the 2 rerolls, right? Yeah, those are both there. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 2 cards. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know. Set to 6. Draw a terror card. Oh, come on, man, with the horror. Jeez. All right, horror goes up to 4. If there are no victims on the board, otherwise, killer goes to the gray one, and it's going to try to move and kill. This is like really lame. I shuffled it, I swear. All right, so the gray wants to go 50-50, lakefront or bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, bedroom, dead. Bloodlust goes up. The red meeple's Trish, the black meeple's Zeke, and the gray meeple's Baghead. Oh, yeah, Baghead, okay. Oh, I see, yeah. We know Baghead. There's no doll face? Okay, no panicking. Distraction, which sucks. Oh, this sucks. Yeah. 1. Great. Friggin' great. Walk. We're going to toss a weak attack and a close call. So we get a success. We're going to only lose 1 time. And we're going to move 1 space. This is like the slowest ever. My movement is falling apart in this one. Okay. Spending 6. Get all these back. Okay, we have a walk. Okay, we're going to take a search for 2. I got to focus. I want to sprint. Search for 2. And then a sprint, right? Or I could just toss another card. What did I have left? I had 1 reroll, right? I kind of need it though. I could toss it to have 7. Then I could afford distraction, search, and sprint. That's super greedy. That's super greedy. Yeah, let's do it. So search, distraction, sprint. Okay, so with 7, back to 6. And then we're gonna find our horror goes up again here. Stupid. So killer's action, no one's in their space. Oh my god. What is happening to us? Okay. So it looks like they're gonna kill some more victims. So it's the active killer's the gray meeple. It can move for 2. Closest meeple I'd say is the bedroom or the laundry room here. So let's just go boom, boom, kill, and then boom, kill. Oh, there's an entryway to the garage through there. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Yeah, this is so bad. All right, so 2 are killed. We're gonna go up and up. So already we raise horror and we get our dark power. This is insane. Oh, it is the one I had last time. Once per turn, when a killer moves into your space, raise your horror. You may not purchase focus while the killer's in your space. Yeah, this is rough. All right. Yeah, I don't know how we're saving victims now. We're like running out. Yeah, we got greedy. We should have just took the boat route. For sure, just ran with the boat, but we didn't even get that far anyway. Our sprints would have sucked. Oh, I don't know. Okay, anyways. We gotta go. We gotta go. Distraction. So bad. This better work. Just give me 2, please. Nothing. Okay. So let's lose 4 time and lower horror by 1. Focus. Jeez. Short rest, other focus. Yeah. Walk. Now we're just like hoping. Like this is very bad. This is not how I like to play, but we're going with it. Success, thank you. Move 1 space. Okay, time goes down by 1, we're at 0. Great. Now we're gonna search. And I don't have enough cards, super risky. Take the top item in our space. Okay, horror goes up by 2. And I lose 2 time, my turn's over. Yeah, that was very risky, but oh well. Yeah, this is like we kind of started off bad. All right. No one's in their space. Boom. What happened while we were gone? Place 3 new victims at the boathouse. What? What? And an event's gonna happen? Oh, horror didn't go up there. Oh, that's cool. Look at the party in the boathouse. 4 meeples in a tiny little boathouse. Event. Battle ready. Take the item cards set aside during setup. Okay. Reveal 1 at a time until either a weapon is revealed. Take this item. Okay. Or until there are no more of the set aside item cards revealed. Then discard this. Whatever. Is that a weapon? That's a weapon, right? Not just for making milkshakes. Can only be used in the house. Stupid. That's stupid. All right, whatever. Should I take it right now, though? I'm not in the house. I just need the killer. Should I? I could. Hold on. What do I have coming? I have a weak attack coming up. I could just move in and try this to put the gray meeple in the blender. Oh, I forgot to save a victim when I went through there, didn't I? Brain fart. Brain fart. Yes, I did. I did. Thank you, Ultravioletta, for catching that. I totally forgot. Hey, Brian. Popping in lunch. I see things are not going according to plan. No, but I'm missing stuff. So yes, I was so focused on getting to the garage, I forgot I went through the driveway and I could have dropped someone off, right? Oh, which would it have lowered horror on that one? Should I replay what I just did? Because if I had an extra dice, that would change a lot of things. Yeah, here. I don't have this yet, but that's what we would get. Oh, man. What was I at when I was running through there? I did a search. I did a walk. I did a focus. So I remember I missed on the distraction. That still dropped us. I don't remember where we were. I could have got to one horror. Oh, no, really? So I missed on the distraction, which still dropped my horror, right? Then I lost 4 time. Then I tried this focus. I forget if that worked. Yeah, I tossed short rest in this to drop. So I think it was here. Then I dropped there. Oh, I would have done it the turn before, right? Even? Yeah, that was stupid of me, guys. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot that the driveway was there. So I could. When would I have been there, though? Like right here after I did the focus, right? Yeah, I think I would have been there after the focus drop. I would have been in 1, right? So then with my walk, my search, and my sprint are different. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. So I play walk. I roll 3 dice. So I'm down here, right? I'm here. There's a guy in the garage still. Yeah, I don't mind redoing that. Even if it turns out worse, like whatever. That was stupid of me. So I still wouldn't pitch here. I still get to move. I'll lose a health, right? I'm still going to move up here. And 2 time, which brings me down to 0. Then we search, still 3 dice. And this is bad. Like, I shouldn't do this with only 1 spare card. But this might not raise my horror. This is like the problem. No, I still whiff. All the same stuff happens. So I took the bat. Horror goes up by 2. This is so dumb though. And I lose 2 time and my turn ends. So it's all the same. Except for this is not as high, which is good. Okay. And then we got the blender. Am I going after this guy or am I running from him? I think I'm running, right? I'll just keep this in my backpack. And then I can get these cards, right? Ugh, so bad though. Oh, I got a sprint. All right, so that was done. Now we'll sprint. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have been doing those rolls, even with 3 dice. I shouldn't be doing those rolls with no cards to back me up, like no rerolls or anything, but yeah, it was a rough turn. Like I was pushing it too hard because the killers are like following me. Like, if I just chose to play a different way and said they go this direction, you know, like use different rulings, I could have a much bigger buffer away from them. I could sit there like cheesing it a bit more, but I'm like panicked now that I like going in the house closer to the killers and then trying to run away from them. Now they're moving 2 per turn. That was like kind of risky, and they're coming my way. Okay. So sprinting. Yeah, maybe we just try to get some victims saved up here, right? Double success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dice Gods, for finally being nice. Okay, we lose a time. We're going to move 3 spaces. 1. Well, let's go 2. We're going to save 2 of them. Let's drop horror. And I think I'm going to move a space. It's risky. I think I'm going to move a space. Okay. I still have 1 more movement left. I'll go there. Okay. Okay, boat guy. We're going to walk. This is a risky walk, but we're going to do it. Oh, did I cheat? I did cheat. I did move too many, right? So when I was here, I'll leave boat guy. I move the 2 up. I save them. I move 1 for free here. Then I move 1 last movement there. Got it. All right. And then we're doing a walk. 2 successes. Oh, geez. Where were you on the search roll? You stupid successes. So 1, 2. Lose a time. Now here's the play. I could let this guy save these 2, and we save 2 more meeples. Or I get super greedy. And I try to move and grab another one. Or go to the boathouse and have a party. What should I do? I could save up to 4 meeples. Oh man, A Walk to Remember, yes. Great movie. Great movie. All right. Oh man. It's these moments. It's these moments. Greedy does not paid off so far yet. Greedy has been punishing in this playthrough. Greedy Rob has hurt us very. It's many lives were lost due to this greed. Not our own yet though. No, I have no reaction cards in hand, but I do have some victims with me, so I might want to save the victims with me so they get killed first over me, unless they draw a card trying to kill me. But I would probably buy one right now. I have 4 to spend. I'd probably just buy like a guard and a sprint. Maybe not greedy? Okay. So just let the boat go right now? Probably, right? Yes, let's just let the boat go. It leaves me open though, but I mean, that's kind of risky, but all right, get out of here, boat guy. Let's take a guard reaction card and we'll gain 2 time up to 6. Okay, 1 more victim saved and we beef up our cards. Oh man, I can't wait. So the boat is gone. See you guys. Yep. Okay. That was cool. Okay. Well, I now have these cards, but it's not really going to change anything. I'll end my turn. 6 to spend. I get all these ones back. 6 to spend. I have to get the nails from here still, but that killer up in there is not fun. Do I go horror reduction? Do I go sprinting and saving victims probably, right? Right? Sprint for 2. 2 close calls. How many cards is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's down to 2 left. I could do retaliate instead of the sprinting, but then if they don't come at me, oh, who is it? The gray? The gray is the active killer all the way down here, so I probably won't have them come after me too much. I think we just try to save 1 more victim and we beef up our cards. I think that's all we're doing is like a move 2. 1, 2, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, save 2, we're awesome. But maybe it's just 1, 2, and we save. Simple. Keep it simple, right? So then I could take, for the other 2, I could take this Intimidate. I don't know. Or the second guard. Get to 3 dice. I have focus. Yeah, I should probably, right? Like distraction, I'm assuming it's going to go up again. So if I take 1 away, I go back up to 3, I could grab a distraction. Then we have sprint, close call, and distraction on our purchases. I could have thrown these away for extra money. But I feel like I would need the guard if the killer comes in our space, then I'll weak attack it next turn. Yeah, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Yep. Alright, let's do that. So no one in the killer spaces, so they don't kill anyone. Go away! Each killer in your space or in a space of the victim takes a damage. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Each killer damaged this way stabs back. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. And then draw an event. All right, so we're just drawing an event. Basically all that is. That's actually pretty good. Unless this event raises our horror a bunch, then I'm pissed. Oh, I had this in my playthrough before. Kick scooter. All right, we get a little scooter we can drive around in now. Sick. Yes, this helped a lot. It's like free movement outside. It's like that golf cart from that other carnival one or something. Okay, scooter. Place the scooter token in an outdoor space closest to you. Well, I'm in the outdoor space and you can't get any closer than in my space. There you go. So I just sent them away on the boat and then I looked over in the bush and I was like, oh, someone left a scooter here. When you are with the scooter, it moves with you, but it must be left on the last outdoor space if you move indoors. Once per action phase, you may use a scooter to move up to 2 spaces, and it doesn't fit anyone else, unfortunately. This is the downside. I can't use it to like help me save victims too much, but I can get to victims with it and then run away with them. It can help me get away from the killer a little faster. Where do I get one of those? So I have a scooter which can help me move towards the victims. Just a free move point. I could also, yeah, I'll drop it here and then I could use it to get back to the shed for nails. Hey, Ninja Art, happy Friday. Robin, everyone, just lurking and working. Yes, yes, yes. Workers and lurkers, love it. Working and lurking. That's the way to do it. Is that Skeeter Scooter? All right. Okay. That's that. No panicking. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand here. We could do some juicy stuff. So the killers didn't even come after us. That sucks. Good thing I didn't go for retaliate. That would have been a big waste of 4 points. Yep. So we're going to take it just 1 space. And now we're going to try to move 1, 2, and save 2 victims, right? The best way to do that is probably with the sprint, right? Oh, we got to drop our, sorry, distraction first. We have to drop our horror, right? Although, is it better to do a focus first to help make the distraction better? Yeah, probably, right? But then we're doing 2 cards to lower. I don't know, let's do it. Let's do focus first. Or hold on. If I can flip, I could make my focuses better, right? What would I do at this point? I probably would try to improve walks and weak attacks, right? If I can get my horror under control. But I am about to raise my horror here when they do some killing. And we know some of these stupid cards will do it. I could improve my focuses, but then if horror stays under control, do I need that extra reduction first? Or is that stupid? I probably would rather have my moves just give me extra walk and my weak attacks actually do an extra damage. Because remember, I have 3 killers with 6 health each. I need to get some damage going, right? And 3 chances they're still alive with more health. So it's definitely more than that. And we could get a minor power that adds more health too. Yeah, walks and focus could be a thing. Because I have 2 walks and 2 focuses, right? So that's improving 4 of my 6 starter cards instead of just 3. I like it. Yeah, I know. I love removing horror. I love weakening it. I love rolling more dice. That's obviously like, I feel like I'm loving the game when that's happening. Okay. Okay. So like this, it's, oh man. Because if I can just move, like if I do, ultraviolet likes walk and focus. Weak attack, you only get to use once every 2 turns. Yeah, true. That's true. Okay. So here's my play then. Do I do a focus to try to drop my horror so I'm rolling more dice right away? Or instead of before playing a focus, like basically the question is, do I improve focuses on the turn and start using the improvement first, or do I do a walk? If I do a walk, I could just move this one in, save it, boom, and then I play focus. Focus is already better. Although I'm rolling less dice for the focus. Ah, I didn't think of this. No, I know what we're doing. We're doing the focus. Let's just do the focus. Focus, Rob, focus. Got a success. Drop 1. Go here. Okay, now we're rolling 3 dice. I probably just do a sprint because I need 1, 2, maybe 3 movement would be nice. But 2 is good, and 2 is 1 success on a sprint. Yes, let's do it. Sprint with 3 dice, right? Success. 3 spaces. So we're gonna go 1, 2. And we got to lose a time. Let's not forget that. Okay. We're going to save 2 of them, which leads to 1 heal. Flip card. And the extra victim, we're going to get an extra time. So I'm going to increase my time to 5. Okay. So we're doing walk and focus, right? Which is different. Before when I played, I did based on what was going on. I needed to kill the killers. So improving a weak attack felt like a smart play because any extra damage, even if it adds like 2 or 3 extra damage for the rest of the playthrough, is still 2 or 3 extra damage. And especially with a weak attack hitting for 2, that means if one of these comes back to life, after I do a retaliate or a critical blow or a furious strike, I might just have that weak attack sitting in my hand that could finish them off on the next turn. I don't get caught off guard. But I do have a bat, which the bat does add an extra already. And if we can craft the better bat, I'm good. So yes, I will do what you guys want because I want to try it different. I want to see how it goes. But I love, this is like, I think maybe my favorite little ability I've played with ever in this game. I love it. It's so like basic and simple, but I just love the way the basic cards are just now beefed up. So then I can save time on buying better versions of those cards because my starter ones already do better. So I don't need to waste, I can do more fun stuff with my time, right? I love it. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna improve moves and we're gonna improve focuses. So we bought better shoes and we're doing some kind of popping some pills and we're able to focus better. I don't know. That's what we're doing, okay? Just so we're clear. Yeah. And every time we save an extra victim, we get a buff in time, which is always good too. I prefer the ones that drop horror, but I mean, I'll take it. All right, so that's done. Sprinting done. I still want to drop my horror more though. I'm going to get rid of this distraction right now. I'm going to do it. Even though I only really need to drop one, it could give me a huge buff in time. But is this the play I do that on? I don't know. I still have a walk. I could move for 2, maybe get to the boathouse. I could just run after this killer. I kind of don't care about these people in the boathouse, but if I can save them, I can save like 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, see, Brian's saying too, like weak attack you use a lot in this scenario because like, again, like they're low health already, and then also you have a higher chance that they come back to life because you have 3 chances, right? So then you need that extra little kill. You need that one more attack card, you know? And remember, you're only limited. There's only Retaliate, Furious Strike, and Critical Blow that you can even do damage back to them with other than your weak attack. So if you're only doing them every other turn, you're going to have, sometimes they're just locked up. And you have no way to damage them back, but you just need to finish them, you know? Yep, let's do it. 3 dice. 1 success. Yeah, I'll just go with that. So it's reduced by 1, raised to 6. I could stop here. I could stop, but I have too many cards in hand, I think, for that. I could pitch him for a lot of time, though. I could set up for a crazy turn where I ignore these guys, and I just go grab the scooter. So based on where the killers are, right? I need to just go after this killer and get my nails. Like, she's in the way of my nails. So right now, if I go, instead of going defensive by saving, I go offensive to get my better bat crafted. I'm thinking of either staying here because I'm far away from the killers, and then I make a play based on what they do, so I'm more reactionary. Or I could just play a walk right now and just get in the space with the scooter, but the scooter can get me right up here. And I think I could interrupt my movement with it. I feel like you can do that. But I could just move there. Best defense to good offense. But I don't want to go at the killer right now, because you guys didn't make my weak attacks that good. So I don't want to be in the space with the killer unless I'm grabbing a retaliate. Maybe I do that. But I would need a retaliate and a search. I only have 6, so I could toss. But do you think we can interrupt our movement if we start a walk? I only have 1 walk right now. Once per action phase. Do you think I can interrupt my movement with this, right? Right? Like if I were to play a walk right now and I got 2 movement points, because we know it's buffed up by 1, I could move 1. Then it says anytime on my phase, I could use this to move 2 more and then move my final 1, right? I think I can do that. I would assume so. Thematically, it makes sense to me. I do a little bit of walking, jump on the scooter, then get off the scooter and continue walking, right? It doesn't say I can't interrupt an action or anything. It just says once per action phase. Yeah, makes sense, right? So I could go to the killer right now and weak attack for 2 and then buy a retaliate. And the cool part is when you attack a killer that is not the active killer, as soon as you damage it, if any damage is done, it becomes the active killer. So then this killer will come after me if it is. It might actually go after victims. But I could set up a retaliate play. So I could do 2 damage to it, retaliate, maybe do another 2 or 3. It's still not dead though, that's the problem. I could switch to my blender and do 3 damage to it. Oh, it says, no, it says in the house, not indoors. Never mind. Only in the house, not out in the shed. My bad. I think that might be too aggressive, though. I think that might be too aggressive. Oh, I don't need the search. I just need to spend the time to pick up the nails, and I can craft the bat right away. Oh, yes, we're doing it. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We're going. Best defense, good offense. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I forgot. We just need to pick up the nails on the floor. We don't need a search card. We don't need to search and spend time up there. We could run away. We could retaliate. We could just have a cage match in the shed. One success. That's all I need, because I have a bonus movement from my ability. We lose the time down to 5. That's fine. So we're going to move 1 space, hop on the scooter for 2 free spaces. We have to leave it outdoors. We can't take it inside. And then we'll move 1 more movement into the shed. I think we can pick up items even if the killer's there. I don't think that stops it, but let's double check. Stone Cold Ginny. Supply items. Some spaces on the board have supply item symbols corresponding to a specific type of supply item. While on one of these spaces, you may gain the corresponding supply item at the cost of time. Place in your backpack spot. It doesn't say I can't grab it while there's a killer there. So I'm going to spend 1 time down to 4, and we have the nails. Okay, let me check the crafting. Can I craft while there's a killer there? Crafting allows you to gain an available crafted item by discarding the item cards and or supply item cards listed in the crafted item, as well as losing the required amount of time. When you gain a crafted item card, either place it into a hand or backpack slot. When discarding a crafted item card, it goes back to the play area, face up, available to be crafted again. When items with the, okay, yep. Yeah, as long as I have the time to do it, right? Even though there's a killer staring at me, like breathing on my neck, I'm just like, hold on, man. I'm just building a weapon. So nails and wooden bat. We're going to spend 2 time. Wooden bat, nails, 2 time. And we can discard these. So this is out. And we now have a nail bat. So we have 1 extra damage on it. Nails are back on the board. I spend 2 time, down to 2. That's a little scary, though. That's a little scary. I'm going to have to pitch cards here. And now we're going to do a weak attack. Right? Brian says the killer has his or her back turned and you quickly pound nails into a bat. Yeah, nobody notices. He's busy looking at his user, hiding in a corner, making a nail bat. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. No. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Do we just pitch 2 cards? Probably, right? Probably. I don't want to re-roll them all, but I debate it. But that costs me 2 time, and I need the time. But I also need the cards. I just need 1 star, man. I would have been happy with 1 star. All right, we're going to toss the focus in the short rest. So we lose a health. But we do attack for 1 damage, 2, 3 damage on the red. Okay. And when we hit the killer, the red one, it becomes the active killer. Okay. And I moved into its space. It didn't move to me, so I don't have to worry about this horror crap. But while the killer's here, I can't get focus cards back, but I don't have them this turn to get back anyway. So hopefully we're out of the killer space so I can get my focus cards back. That's the other thing. We buffed up our focus cards, and there might be turns where we don't even get to pick them up. So that also could be a reason to, that's maybe why I picked the weak attack last time, actually. Anyways, we'll do with what we got. All right, beautiful. Now, I only have 2 time. I kind of want to retaliate, right? So I think I have to toss these. Or do I keep the guard? Just buy another guard in case they attack twice? No, we're going risky. Let's do it. They're only hitting for 2 right now. So I'm going to toss these 2 for 2 extra time. We get a retaliate, a sprint, and a walk. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. But that's what we're going with. Okay. Wait a second. Oh yeah, we still have a sprint. Why do we have a sprint in hand? Oh, sprint was in the wrong spot. Oh, we have even less. Oh no. Yeah, sprint was in the wrong spot. So we only have a walk and a retaliate if that's the way we go. YOLO? YOLO. 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 Okay. Oh yeah, the killers all attack. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. They might attack twice. So should I have kept the guard and just bought a second guard maybe? Because then my hand would look like this. Because I would have had... I had 2. I had these 2 in hand, right? And then for 2 I buy this, and I would have picked up a walk. Maybe the double guards is the play, actually. Instead of the greedy retaliate. Is that the play? Because they're definitely attacking once, and then a terror card flips. But if I play greedy and risky, and it's just a walk and retaliate, walk is useless to me. But it's a retaliate with 3 dice, we hope, unless terror goes up by 2, we're in trouble. If they do a kill, it will go up by 1 more. And then I'm doing a retaliate with maybe only 2 dice. And no rerolls, no cards to pitch. And you guys are saying maybe use the desperation die, which could be the free success I need to prevent 2 damage and do 3 damage back, which could kill it, but then it could still be alive. If retaliate success, reveal final token and killer phase ends. No, the killer phase doesn't end anymore in this mode. If you reveal the final token and there's still other killers available, you just lay the killer down, finish the phase, and then check the token at the end of the phase. If it's still alive, stand it back up, give it health. Yeah. Yeah, Chayo Elf, it doesn't work that way in this mode. The rules are different. So I don't know if that's the play. Yeah. Yeah. I want my hand to look like this. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go with this hand instead. So I had these at the end of turn. I spent 2 on this. I got this for free. I'd rather this. I'd rather guard where I could reroll or pitch and stay alive if they attack twice. Yeah. I'm going the guard route. And then we will basically skip our next turn and have 6 money to spend. And then we can buy like a Furious Strike or we'll buy a Retaliate. And then we'll have our weak attack for the next turn in case it does come back to life. That's my play. That's my play. After some deep thought. Man, this die though does change my thinking. Like I actually debated like, yeah, I just need 1 success. So I could roll this for sure. We'll retaliate, it might kill. But then if I roll this, it's all for nothing. It's scary, man, but it's fun. So fun. All right. All right. Let's see what they do. So all killers are going to attack in their space. So we know the red one's attacking me for 2 damage. I'm going to play guard. Roll 3 dice. Whoops. Okay, I can pitch 2 cards, right? And that will reduce the attack by 2, which is nothing. That's scary, man. Yeah. All right, pitched. I have 1 guard left. Okay, here we go. Terror card. That wasn't a random attack. If there's no victims on... Oh, there's a boathouse full of victims, man. Oh, no. Okay, so... Active killer is our killer. It's actually running away from us. And it can move for 2 towards the closest victims, which are this way. 1, 2. It's at the lakefront. Maybe she trips over the scooter on the way, and then we go finish her. No? Okay, no. Okay, lakefront. No one's there. And then horror goes up. I hate that symbol. Hate it so much. But we're still at 3 dice. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad, right? I thought she might run away from us. I thought she might run away. They're like so focused on victims, these guys. But now the killer's not in our space, so we could get the focus back too. So on this turn, I only have a guard, so I'm obviously passing. I probably just keep the guard in hand because it would cost more to get back anyway. Okay, so we have 6 to spend. I think we just go killer, right? See you later, Brian. Channel your inner Ashcan Pete. See you later, buddy. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. This is awesome. Six to spend. And we know if we get in her space to kill her, then we know she's going to attack us back. Okay, let's see what we get back for free. A lot of stuff. And we could even just walk to reach her with 1 success. We don't even need to use the scooter. So we could walk. And even a weak attack could do the 3 damage we need, right? So we could go kill her and maybe be done with her with just these free cards without even spending anything. But if we miss, or she's alive still, oh, the phase would end in this case, right? No, it keeps going, right? It keeps going. Even on our turn, right? Yeah, it says finish the current phase. You just change the active killer. Okay. Walk and whack, yeah. Okay, but we got to be ready for both, like all the situations, right? If it comes back to life, it will attack us right away. So we got to be ready for that, right? So do we play it safe with like a retaliate? I want rerolls too. I want rerolls. Yeah, I think I'm going to pitch the guard, actually, for an extra time. Up to 7. Right? No, maybe not. Because I could just get the retaliate. No, I could. We could do this, that's 5, and then six, 7 for a sprint. I mean, I'm debating this intimidate card to flip this face down and maybe lower horror. So when I watch the horror too. Yeah. I'm gonna sprint. No, that would be my only, yeah, that guard, if I toss the guard away. We're just going a little crazy, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. Back to 6. Attack, nothing. Right? There's someone out there. So it's going to move twice towards the victim. So it's going to the boathouse. Oh no. Oh no, party in the boathouse. Horror goes up. We're only rolling 2 dice. Ah! Ah! Okay, good thing I took a sprint. Yeah, wow. Or we could use the scooter again. Move for 1, scooter, 1, 2, move again. Yeah, maybe we didn't need the sprint, but whatever. Focus. Oh, what do we get? Oh, no. Short rest. Focus. 1, 2. Lose a time. Walk. 3 dice. That's all we need. Just 1 success. We move 1. Scooter, 1, 2. Move again for a second move from our ability. Hey, what's going on in the boathouse, guys? And why is this one person wearing a mask? Weak attack. 3 dice. Rerolls. Card to pitches. Cards to pitch. Oh, this run is crazy. Sprint and close call, unfortunately. Or do I just reroll everything for 2 times? Nope, let's just do it. So 1 success equals we lose a health. And we hit the killer for 3. So we laid on its side, we finish the phase, we don't flip the token, but I'm done anyway. I have 4 time. End of the phase. Yeah, after the phase is done, check the token. Yes. Yes. Killer is killed. And that will then go to the topmost killer is now the active. So the gray one is now the active. Okay, what am I doing for 4? I get a walk for free. A sprint. I just got a rescue, right? What's in the boathouse? Fireplace poker? I don't care about that. No one there. Tarot card. There's blood everywhere. Okay. So we need to adjust the active killer down to the black meeple. Then it's going to focus on the closest, either me or the victims, the place with the most victims. We're all in the same spot, so it's obviously coming that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the same, right? So it's going to move for only 2. I kind of want to go after this killer anyway, but it'll come to me. Yeah, I'll go this way. 1, 2, I guess. I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. Or I should do random, right? So north odds, south evens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Odds, evens. Evens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I counted wrong. I counted wrong. 1. The porch is here in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has to go this way. Yeah, sorry, I missed this little porch is like kind of confusing here. It's like kind of like, yeah, I got it. 1. Yes, okay. So only one option, only one option. No one to kill. Horror goes up. Of course it does. One more terror card. One more terror card. Yeah, I caught it. I caught it. All right. We're going to do the walk first because it doesn't have a chance to end our turn. Holy, come on. Just 1 star, please. No, I don't even want to spend it. Lose a health. Don't care. Don't care. And 2 time. And we get to move for 2 because it's a walk card. Let's take 2 of these victims and save them, which will increase time by 2. And we're down here. It's probably going to go after the victims, but whatever. Now, I could play the sprint, but if I miss again, I lose more health, but then I'll have more dice to roll, which I like. So let's do it. YOLO. Success. So we can move 2 spaces, or if I pitch these 2 cards, which I do not want to get rid of the retaliate. No, I'll just take the 1 success. So I lose 1 time. I get to move 1, 2. And that's fine. Done. 5 time to spend. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 5 time to spend. I feel like we go with a guard. For 2, 3. Or do we need, no, we need more offense, right? We have weak attack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 6 health. So I want to retaliate. Let's say I do 3 back. And then a weak attack. Does 3 more. Dead. But then I don't have something else to follow up. Hmm. 5, right? I could go for a Furious Strike instead. Yes, let's do that. Do I have a walk? Yeah. Yeah, we're going a little offensive, I think, if we need to. I need to kill this one before this one gets into the play. Because if they're both there and they're both attacking all the time, that's not good. I need to kill one more before we have this one in the play. All right. So they attack, whatever. Last terror card. They're everywhere. Oh, they're all going to move to me anyway. Oh, man. Okay. So first, the active killer, which is the black one here, goes 1, 2, does a kill. Bloodlust goes up. Horror goes up. I'm only rolling 2 dice now. That's scary. Then we change the active killer to the gray. It goes after me, moves for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes 1, 2. No one home. Then the active killer goes up, but wraps around to the black one again. And then it just moves 2 spaces towards the victims. We're here. This is where the victim is, so it doesn't do anything. All right. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But now this is out. We will have a panic also. So panic time is first, right? Yeah. So this victim's going to panic, and only on a 3 to 6 it will leave the boathouse. And it got a 2, so it stays. Yep. The victim stays. Okay. Now we're going to reveal the finale. Whoopsh. Hunt, sweet hunt. So now it's just the active killer now. So it lost the all killers isn't happening anymore. It's just the active killer. Is going to move for basically 4 right now, but could soon be 6. Attack, and then switch to the other active killer. And look, each attack does an additional damage. Well, that's not good for retaliates and stuff. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we might need to do a little short resting. Or a little long resting. I don't even know. Focus. Come on, man. Come on. Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna lose us a time. Drop our horror down to roll 3 dice. That's expensive. Furious Strike, 3 dice. Come on, man. Man, the dice rolls today are rough. Holy. Like, I guess I should have been valuing, like, where is it? What's the, oh, improvise. Like, should I have been playing these all day or what? Like, that's what I needed, right? I keep rolling this junk. Oh, man. It's going to end our turn no matter what. Unless I re-roll them all for 2 time. But if it ends our turn, we have retaliate anyway, and I'm like okay with that. I should have did the weak attack first. What was I doing? Yeah, I forgot the weak attack first. I should have done the weak attack first. But it's okay. I messed up. I got greedy. Yeah, weak attack first should have been done. That was my bad. But it still would have been bad, but at least it would have done 1 damage right now. Then I would have had more dice. Yeah, definitely. I'm rolling back for sure. Because that was the plan anyway. Because here's my thoughts. I even talked about it. Was I definitely want to, like, I'm okay with losing 1 health. Because it was, the idea was I was rolling extra dice. And that's the reason I bought Furious Strike. I want to be rolling a ton of dice on that. So I'm rewinding. and I'm playing weak attack. You can say it's like the same roll, but like it doesn't matter. But definitely weak attack need to be played first. That was a brain fart for sure. I shouldn't have done the Furious Strike like that. See, same garbage. But at least this garbage is fine because we are okay losing a health. Maybe. Maybe. All right. So we lose a health, but at least it does 3 damage to this meeple here. Okay. And now we're on our like final health. So now we roll 4 dice on a Furious Strike. That's the play. Yep. And then we'll have 4 dice hopefully for a Retaliate also, which is the play. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. I love being on 1 health. It's fun. Yeah, 3 successes. That's how you do it. All right. Oh, and it drops horror. Oh, look at that. I always forget it does that. So we're doing 4 damage. We only need 3. That's fine. Oh, and our turn doesn't end technically. So we do the last 2. It lays on its side. And we can still finish the phase. I could short rest, but I think I'd rather have the extra dice on the Retaliate. If it's alive still. If it's not alive, this one is going to move 1, 2, here, kill this victim, which I'm fine with. And then do we have enough for a critical blow? Maybe. Yeah, I'll just stop there. I'm going to sell this card, go to 6. I get this for free. Oh no, before I buy it, I get to see what's happening. So I'm at 6. I'm here like this, okay? Now we're going to see the killer's final health token. Yes. Ah, you bastards. So I'm probably going to bet this is for sure like the extra hearts, for sure, right? We'll discuss what happened in my previous play before. So now I have the Retaliate for this one, so that's good. All right, 6. We're taking this. We won't be able to take our focuses back next turn if it's in our space. It's also going to raise our horror when it comes in there, but we should still be okay. And when it kills, it's going to not raise horror, which is good. Okay. I think we're okay to get nuts and take a critical blow, right? Or is that bad because then that will end our turn. Oh, but then we'll still have 6 money, right? And then we can buy guards and retaliates if retaliate's been lost. I don't know. Is that bad? Is this too much? Probably. Oh yeah, he's not in the house though. But it's going to run to me here, so I'm not going to spend all the time running away. Because then that's how I trip over a rock, break my ankle, then I'm crawling in the dirt, and then it comes and kills me. No, stay in my ground, stay in my ground. It's Baghead who's left too, that's awesome. Alright, I spent my 6. Oh yeah, we have Furious Strike that just went in there. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if we have to toss this to make the Retaliate work? Imagine. All right, here we go. Killer phase. So it's going after the closest. It's only the space. It's moving for 2 twice. 1, 2, boop. Now it kills, doing extra damage. It's going to kill the victim first. It now has 3 movement, 2 attack, actually 3 attack. And then the killer would change. Sorry, it's the gray one. The killer would change, but there's no killer left, so it's only that one. And, oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, it didn't attack me. I knew it wasn't going to attack me, but I guess I retaliate for the next turn then. Oh yeah, because I want a critical blow right now. Duh. Yeah, it would have to toss a retaliate to make the critical blow work, maybe. All right, here we go. No panics need to happen. Oh, horror goes up by 1. It moved into my space, right? Yep. Barricade the boathouse. Yes. All right, I'm rolling 4 dice. 4 dice. On a juicy critical blow. If I get even 2 successes, it still doesn't kill him. If I get none, I still do 4 damage. I lose 2 health and die. So this could be very bad. I could lose the game right here. I should have used the black die. I should have. 1 success equals 4 damage. Yeah, my dice luck today is rough. Rough. Oh, man. All right. Horror drops by 1, and the turn is over. I have 6 money, 2 cards, 6 money. It can't attack me twice, right? It's only going to do this from now on. The problem is it does... I'm allowed to play multiple blues on the same attack, right? That's a thing, right? So I could buy a guard to play a guard plus a retaliate just to be safe, right? Is that a thing? They can only be played in a reaction to an attack. If you have one of those in your hand in your attack, you can play it, make a horror roll. Depending on the result, you cancel or reduce damage. If using retaliate reaction card, you might even be able to inflict damage on the kill in return. Each reaction card can only defend against a single attack, but you may use multiple reaction cards one at a time against the same attack if you wish. If the killer makes multiple attacks, you must have separate reaction cards to use if you wish to defend against each attack. You can never use reaction cards to defend against health loss, like the critical blow, which could have killed me. All right, cool. So do I play that safe? I'm going to get weak attack back. I can't get focuses back, so these are going to stay here. I'm not allowed to buy them while the killer's in my space. So I only get these back for free, but I have the weak attack. Which I might not... Oh, yeah, the weak attack could finish him off even if he has 3 health. Yes, I think we're good. So I'm going to just buy a guard to be safe. Boom. And maybe just a second guard. Because I just need to make sure I don't die. And then I can just do a weak attack back and kill it. But if my retaliate works, I'll kill it. And if it's still alive, I have weak attack to kill it after. So I think we just get the other guard. Okay. Here we go. So it's coming after me. It's in my space. It's going to attack me for 3 damage. And we're going to play retaliate. It didn't move, so we don't drop our horror. Retaliate. 4 dice. 2 successes. Ignore all damage. Get out of here with your knife. 2 attacks, or 2 damage. That's 4. We take away 1. M-Toxify, it won't multi-attack though, right? There's no way it can multi-attack because I'm out of tarot cards, right? I'm right on that one, right? The only thing it could do is just this right now, right? Like there's no events or anything that happens. Like, yeah, I don't get to the situation too much. Usually, oh, yes. Blech. It's dead. It's dead. The killer's dead. Hello? Hello, focus? Oh, I would have had 2 extra hearts. Nice. Okay, listen. When I played yesterday, this is what happened. When I played yesterday, literally the first one I killed, I don't remember which one, got 3 hearts. The second one I killed, there was a 2 heart. The third one I killed, no joke. No, I wish it was on stream. I swear to you, it was like this. The last one I killed, I was like, it has to be nothing. I played super risky, but I still won because like I didn't lose as much health to my own effects. So I had buffer, but I did get close to dying. But I had to basically kill like 6 killers. It was so annoying because they would like move away from me and I had to chase them. Oh man, it was annoying. But yeah, just the odds of seeing more hearts here because they have 3 tokens is nuts. But yeah, I always like, what the hell? But yeah. But my dice luck yesterday was amazing. I was getting stars all over the place. But today, not so much. Holy. It like definitely balanced out though. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it's like you're like, oh, they have less health, but man, just the odds of them, one of them coming back to life, like, is much greater because there's 3 tokens. Yeah. Yep. But anyways. Yeah, this was like the first playthrough. I debated using this multiple times because my luck was going so bad. But when it goes bad, you're like, it's got to even out, right? So when it gets later in the game and I've had such bad luck, I'm like, okay, now it's gonna like come around, right? And I'm rolling more dice, so it's got to work out. It's like, man, I'm rolling 4 dice and I still should have put this in. That is crazy. That is crazy. We saved a lot of victims though, thanks to Boatman. Thanks, Boatman. Boat neighbor. Yeah. Yeah, the balance of these games is crazy. I give up so easily, but man, don't give up because it could wrap around. Like, it will swing in your favor every now and then. It is random. It never has to even out. I agree. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. So have you used the black die yet in any of your playthroughs? No, not even off camera either. I've wanted to risk it, but I always thought, like, you know those moments when you're down to where like you're doing a retaliate and it could be you're dead? Like you're down to your white token. So you've already died, you come back to life. Or even just your black token. Okay, you're down to your last health. The killer's attacking you. You're rolling like 2 dice on a retaliate. Or even 1 die, your horror is out of control. In that situation, I would black die all day. So I save it because I've been in those situations before. And I save it for that super rare situation where things have fallen apart and I'm down to the final, like it's make it or it's over. That's when I would use it. But you could use it early in the game the 1 time just to try to get you really ahead, you know, like use it on a distraction to really drop your horror. Then you could have breathing room for the rest of the game, depending on if it's a scenario that actually deals out a lot of horror or not. It depends. But you could use a black die to like get you kind of like, you know, a snowball effect kind of maybe going. And I debate that, but I want to save it for those. I think better on stream especially. I think it would be so epic when I finally use it. It's like in that moment where I'm like, white token, you know, they're attacking me for 4. I got to retaliate. Like if this retaliate hits, like, oh, maybe they're not attacking me for 4, but you know what I mean? Or like I play a guard to block all the damage. I need that 1 success extra, you know? That's what I think. That's what I think. But yeah, I've never used it yet. But when it happens, it'll be like the most epic stream ever. If it works, or even if it fails, it'll still be epic. I love it sitting there though. Every time I look over at the dice, every time I look over here, I'm like, is now the time? So that's why I leave it sitting here like staring at me. So every time I go to grab dice, I think about it and I'm always like, no, not yet. Oh, but I'd even be happy if I rolled this. Like, that'd be so epic. Like, so epic, right? Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, this is a cool one. Okay. So this box, and it's not a bad thing. Again, I fell in love with this game playing the Friday the 13th one, whatever that one's called. I don't remember. But this feels similar to like this or the Neighborhood from the Nightmare on Elm Street one. This does, after watching the Strangers 2008 movie the other day, it does, like, it's got the theme there. The theme is here. The crafting stuff, though, I like it. It's simple. It's fun. I like how you can craft things even by just grabbing supplies off the ground. You don't need to rely on item luck from the item decks, which sometimes can suck. Sometimes you just get bad items on the top. You try to search, you're searching the wrong deck. There's no weapon in there. You wasted so much time. People are dying everywhere. The villain's running around, attacking for 10, you know, moving 18 spaces a turn. You know, if you spend too much time searching and digging for items, the game gets away from you, right? But sometimes you can find that one thing you need in the last card. You never know, right? But I like the way, even with the crafting, you can craft a few different items just using the stuff available on the ground. All you have to do is spend time. I like that. That's neat. But yes, the crafting items are really cool. I like that addition a lot. I think that makes it really fun. I love how it's just a simple little cottage with a lake, and the events I've seen so far are super fun. It feels very like Friday the 13th-ish, like more grounded, you know? Like more grounded, you know, classic horror movie style, like Halloween, Friday the 13th, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, a little bit of true crime, serial killer kind of vibe to it versus like supernatural a little bit, you know? Oh, it's Happy Trails Horror. Thank you, Ultravioletta. I can never remember the name that they changed them to. This one makes sense. The knock at the door, I'll never forget that scene. And, you know, obviously it gets the horror movie started, The Strangers, right? Just that knock at the door and it's like, uh-oh. Oh, so good, so good. But yeah, it's cool. The Intruders, the 3 killers thing, yeah, it's okay. But again, because they raise horror so much, this is one of those scenarios that's all horror, horror, horror. So like, you're probably going to only be rolling 2 or 1 die a lot if you don't keep horror under control. So you're spending the whole time just rolling to try to drop your horror before you can do anything, which is thematic. It makes sense because you got 3 killers to deal with. They're scaring the hell out of you. You're not able to just run around like Rambo. You're getting very little done each turn. But they're not that bad. They go after victims a lot. They don't go after the final girl that much, it appears, right? So the victims you actually want to use as a buffer while they're getting killed, you're just kind of building yourself up. So they don't really come after you too much, I've noticed. So there's a balance. So you do have the time to drop your horror. You do have the time to drop your horror. You have the time to go craft items because they're not in your hair so much. They're going after victims a lot. But yeah, it's a cool one. It's not the craziest. It's not the most complex, but that is like a good thing, I think. That is a good thing. It's like just the next step up from like the Happy Trails, whatever, the Happy Trails horror one or whatever. Toxify, I know. That line is like the best. Like, yeah. Yeah. Do I have here? I was going to put it in the chat earlier. For anyone that doesn't know. Yeah, I think this is a link. There's a little clip on YouTube of that moment from the movie The Strangers where it's like Liv Tyler, right? Asks, you know, asks the serial killers, like, why are you doing this? And they just answer, because you were home. So it's like just completely random. I love it. It's not like, yeah, it's so good. It's just, oh, so good. Yeah, the movie's so cool. I see why they use that as inspiration for one of these games. But yeah, definitely a cool movie though. But yeah, that's another Final Girl playthrough in the books. If you're looking for the previous ones, they're down in the video description. I'll probably schedule another one for next Friday. We'll play the next one in the book, which is the Little Red Riding Hood themed one or whatever. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, I love that line. That's so good. Because you were home. Oh, Ultraviolet looked over, has the game beside her. Okay, that makes sense. Cheater. Toxify says, so out of the 3 new ones you played, which one's your favorite? Probably the Aliens one. Yeah, probably the Aliens one. Or Alien. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Like, it adds more complexity, but it feels so different. Like, it's the same mechanics, same game. Yeah, it just feels so different. The Silent Hill one I'm playing last. I'm going to play that one last. Because that's the order they are in my rule book. So that's just the way I'm going through it. In this little rule book, the Series 2 one, I've just been playing them in order, basically. I mean, you guys voted. And we did get the Thing one. I like the Thing one, too. That was cool. But the Aliens one I like better, a bit better. They're all good, though. So far, they've all been really good. They all definitely are very thematic, and like the source material, all the little Easter eggs are in there. Feels nostalgic. Yeah, they're great. But the Storybook Woods one, like, what is there a horror movie I should be watching for that one? Or is that just like, I know there's a few like horror themed ones based on like Little Red Riding Hood and stuff. But is there a specific year's movie I should be watching for it? Does anyone know? Yeah, it's got The Big Bad Wolf and The Storybook Woods. It's got Gretel and Red are the final girls. And Red has a hood. Nice. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Silent Hill or like the Asylum one. Jacko says they're all different enough and great in their own little way. I agree. Like, I wouldn't pick. I just have them all. And even if K&J didn't get us all these, I would have them all eventually anyway. Like, I'm not going to say only pick one. Because I'm going to play all different ones on the channel for you guys to show you different ones, right? I'll even play them if they're bad and nobody likes them. I would still try them all out. Because then you can see them and make the decision yourself. If you're going to your local game store and you're only picking up one or two, you know? Or you want to buy them in a certain order. Or you don't want your house full of tiny little boxes everywhere and, you know, for one game. You might just want a couple. And again, the whole mixing and matching thing's fun too. So even though the Intruders are like, maybe I don't like the 3 killers in the way they are, but I like the cottage and the crafting. Mix a different killer in. We could go get Jason from the first one and have him running around the cottage. You know? Trying to lay nail traps and bash him in the head with nail bats. Yeah, it's cool. Jacko, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. It says, thanks for another epic playthrough. Yeah, it definitely was cool. I'll be honest, though. Those dice rolls, man. Getting a little close to table flippage. Just a little close to table flippage. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Thank you to all 19 of you who clicked the like button. Please click the like button. It helps the channel out more than you know. Very easy. Down below. It's free. You know, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Follow us along for more Final Girl. If you're looking for other solo playthroughs, check out the playlist section. Check out the live section on the channel. And we do lots of co-op. We do lots of competitive gaming too on the channel. Lots of tabletop gaming. So if you're new here, click the subscribe button and join us for future streams. Please, please do it. My tiny little boxes are not everywhere. Yeah, but if you're buying them in retail, they would be. Because you wouldn't have the nice holder for them all. Ultravioletta, you missed the part where I said if you're buying it now, you're going to be going to your local game store. Unless you're waiting for a future Kickstarter. Although I guess you could buy the box set. It's online probably, right? Still from their web store maybe? Maybe. Yogi says, my house is full of boxes. All right. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We're back tomorrow playing Frosthaven. We got more Lord of the Rings Living Card Game coming up in the future. I don't know which day yet. And some other games. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.